How's it going, everyone? This is Rozalin, and today we're going to be taking on the Dark Espers II trial. This is the fight against Dark Shiva and Dark Golem, and this is the party I've decided to go with. I saw somebody using a similar party online, and I liked the idea behind it, kind of altered it to my characters, and this is what I wound up with. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here. First of all, from the Esper screen, the important thing is on Fae I have Lakshmi equipped, and this is so during the first half of the fight when I'm taking on Dark Golem, I can rotate between attacking and keeping up stop protection. Okay, and as for one of my tanks, I have Bosch here. Bosch is equipped to have high elemental resistance for both ice, earth, and dark. And then I'm using Elfried as a provoke tank with dodge gear equipped. And the reason I'm using her is because not only can she provoke, she can debuff while provoking, and she has this very fancy little ability down here, which increases our party's ice resistance by 100%. And I have Fae. I have him equipped with Man-Eater just to help with the second half of the fight. And then Santa Rosalia here. Limit Break setup, also set up to have the highest spirit in the party for the beginning of the fight. And I've also given her the Gilgamesh Trial materia, and this is to help again with the first half of the fight. And then we have Sarah, and her really one and only job is to use this ability right here. And this is the one that puts up a dodge on everybody in the party. And then for my friend, I am using Ellie. Okay, and here, as you see, Shiva will use a charm at the very beginning of the fight, and this goes to the highest spirit person in your party. It is provocable, so from here on out that'll go to Elfried, but for the first part it'll always go to Santa Rosalia, and Santa Rosalia has 100% charm resistance. Now I'm going to go ahead and put up magic cover. Now I will say, if you use Elfried like I am, you do want to make sure that her provoke is fully enhanced. This will turn it into a 3-turn provoke as opposed to a 2-turn, which will help avoid any accidents happening in the second half of the fight whenever she gets her MP completely drained. Now you can take them out in any order. I'm going to be taking out Golem first, since my party is set up to take 0 damage from Shiva. Now Golem here, you see he has a cover on him. This can be dispelled, but he puts it up every single turn, so we're just going to ignore it. But if you're taking out Shiva first, you do want to dispel that. And then we're going to put up stat debuff resistance. And then with Fae, we're going to... not fire. Attack with earth. Or with wind. I'm going to go ahead and use Ellie's cooldown here. Now, Golem takes more damage from magic, whereas Shiva takes more damage from physical. You can go all physical, or you can go all magic. I decided to split it up, but either way does work. It'll just mean if you one fight will take longer than the other if you go with 2 physical or with 2 magic. Okay, and then from turn 2 on, we're going to go ahead and now put up ice resistance here. Bosch is just going to do the same thing every single turn. Santa, you are going to put up some MP regeneration. Now I am going to be ignoring the Summon Tetrasylphid, Summon Phoenix missions. I mean, I'll get Summon Phoenix because that's how I'm going to aim to get the Esper kill. I actually haven't done that yet, but the other ones I'm going to go ahead and ignore because I've already done them. So I'm going to put up stop resistance here. And then we're going to go with 5 Ether on you. Okay, and now my party has been debuffed with a Earth Resistance down. I don't like that. And also the bosses have put up buffs on themselves. Now you can dispel the defense and spirit buff, but you can't dispel the 2 little damage shields for both elements. So until those 2 fall off, and I believe it's 2 turns, you can't deal any damage to either boss. So I'm going to go ahead and cast this on my party. Get rid of the Earth debuff, and because of that I need to put up all my buffs again. Make sure I renew Cover and Provoke, because those do fall off when you do this. And just to make sure stacks aren't falling off on any of my abilities, I am just going to go ahead and use random attacks here. So I'm not defending or just regular attacking. Okay, and yep, the buffs fell off, so we can go back to attacking the boss. Let's go ahead and renew Ice Resistance here. And now we're going to go ahead and put up Santa Rosalia's limit break here. Just double check something on it, okay. Renew Stop. And then Sarah's gonna do her buff. And we'll go for Triple Ether Wind. I mean, really, you just want to get rid of one of them as quickly as you can. Okay, I think they buffed themselves again. We're back to doing that. As a precautionary measure, I'm going to go ahead and use Holy Revive. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to not make that mistake. And I'm going to remember to remove debuffs off my party, so I don't die. She leans one more turn on that. Now Shiva will periodically heal. I'm hoping that doesn't happen here. Okay, and it didn't. Though I did get charmed and I had debuffs placed on me. And the bosses are still doing their stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and dispel my party yet again. And then here, I'm assuming those are going to fall off, so... Well, yeah, I'm going to waste the 100% on hers, I believe, but I do want to go ahead and get him out of the way. Oops. Golem, that is. Okay, he went into support. This means we can deal damage to him. Okay, and I don't have to dispel him, so it's gonna take the full brunt of this damage here. That is good. Before we forget though, let's go ahead and put up all of our other buffs. Put up Santa's Limit Break. And let's pelt him with 5 Ether. Okay, so now the fight is pretty straightforward until about 50%, and once we hit the 50%, the boss is going to use this massive AoE physical damage attack that can't be covered or anything like that. And that is the main reason why we have Sarah in the party, is to make sure that that does not kill us. Now from here on, we don't need to worry about stop anymore, but we do have to continue to worry about charm. But if you're making use of Santa Roselli's limit break like I am, then you don't have to worry about charm, so you can just go on the full out offensive. Which is what I'm going to be doing. But first, go ahead and use his cooldown here. Now, Shiva will still continue throughout this phase to buff herself, and I think she may have just did that. Yeah, so unfortunately me using face buff there was a waste, which is unfortunate. Now this is the reason why I said if you're using Ilfrey to make sure you have 3-turn provoke. As you can see, she just got her MP drained, and if it's a 2-turn provoke, it can very well fall off. Now it's important to note too that this first buff that she places on herself is only for physical damage. So while Faye is not going to be able to really do anything here, what I can do is I can actually use this ability. It's going to do absolutely no damage whatsoever. Actually, I'm not even going to do that. I think I'm just going to do this, debuff the boss, and go to triple ether. That. L3 is just going to guard. Sarah's gonna do her thing, and everyone. Okay, so we're good here. Let's go ahead and put up some MP regeneration. But like I was saying, the boss will put up those buffs again throughout the fight where you can't do anything to her. Yeah, but they do fall off in a turn or two, just like they do in phase 1. Okay, what does Elfried have on her right now? You have nothing, but everyone still has ice resistance up, so we are going to go ahead and provoke. Okay, and as you can see here, she just put up buffs on herself. She increases her fire and wind resistance, and then she also put up the physical and magical resistance debuff. We're just going to go ahead and renew here, renew here, renew here, look pretty here, doing, I don't know, full revive. And you are just going to use one regular attack here, as are you, to conserve MP and prevent stacks from falling. Okay, she can be attacked again. But I do believe we need to go ahead and dispel, yep, we need to go ahead and dispel those buffs off of her. So that's what we're going to do. And just in case anything goes wrong, we're going to go ahead and put re-raise on Sarah. And I'm going to go ahead and use limit break here. I guess I could have used that, but this will be fine because then I can use this next turn, her cooldown next turn, do 100% and go for a 3 hit off of Faye. Okay. Okay, she's below 50% now. She's going to start doing the Aoe Attack. And there it is. It looks like it should be multiple hits, but it's actually only one hit. Okay, she did buff herself. We're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to debuff, or to dispel at least the elemental resistance buffs on her. It's not going to get rid of the other ones though. And from here on out, it's imperative that you always make sure Sarah's ability is used every single turn. Otherwise, you you will die with this party setup at least. Yeah. Let's use this and let's hope that those fall off next turn. They may not, that may have been a waste. Did they fall off? They did. Okay, we're good. 33 to 27, so 6% per is what it's looking like. Okay, she did that again. The buffs on herself. She's one of each here. Yeah. Maintain stacks, and we will go ahead and dispel the other buffs off of her. Okay. This should go down to 13%? No, 16. Okay, so that was... that was only 0.5% per. Okay. If I just wanted to finish the fight, this would not be an issue at all. Okay, so it's 6% when I have his buff on him, his 250% buff. It's about 4.5% whenever he's just normal. Okay. Like I said, it'd be very easy to finish this fight, but I want to get the Esper kill, since I haven't gotten that yet. Which is the main reason why I'm going through all of this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's the fight. I accidentally killed it anyways, but I have to come back here. I hope that helps. So if you have any questions, let me know.